Hello, this is Kathy Michael from the Ithaca College Library, and I apologize for the snafu that I wasn't able to hold class today in the library with you, but I just wanted to show you a few things. You can go to our library guide and type Introduction to Strategic Communications. And you can come to my library guide. The very first thing I want to show you is me. I'm off here to the right, Kathy Michael. You can always email me with a question. And I also encourage you, if you're having trouble researching, is to click on schedule appointment, and you can meet with me in my office, which is behind the research help desk. You just pick a time, and hopefully my calendar will work and we can meet together. If it's a simple question, you can just shoot me an email and I can try and answer. And if I'm not around and you need help at the research help desk, feel free to go there. Today I'm going to cover social media strategy, which is the second link on my research guide here. Your assignment asks you to research in order to develop a social media plan for a company. And this page will assist you with researching to develop a social media plan. I have a Google Docs template. You don't have to use it, but it's there if you want, where you can copy it on your own and then fill it out. But what I've done is filled this out for your client, and I'm told that your client is the wellness clinic. You'll need to be familiar with your client, so make sure that you read over and understand their mission. So the Ithaca College Wellness Clinic is a membership-based fitness center located in CHS 302. The mission of the Wellness Clinic is to provide quality health and fitness services to the Ithaca College community while enhancing the practical experiences of exercise and sports science through genuine guided clinical training. So you can narrow your searches and find similar wellness clinics at other colleges and university if you're benchmarking, but if not, you can just generally search on fitness and recreational centers. Every company or business is usually part of a greater industry. For fitness centers, you can come to the North American Industry Classification System and find out, how it's classified. And there are physical fitness centers. You can use this number for searching business information, but I won't get into that for this class. But it kind of describes the greater industry that you're part of. So it's good to be familiar with that, just for the language and what things are called. And that gets me to the next point, which is keywords. The keywords should derive from the questions you ask. So you have physical fitness center. It can be called a health facility. It could be called a club or a gym. So you might want to use any version of those. There's college, university, and higher education. If something are two words put together, you want to put them in quotation marks. There's social media. And there's specific kinds of social media that you might want to search on. And then, of course, one of our goals is to answer the question about, marketing and branding and business. And once you got your keywords down, you can combine them in different ways to create a search strategy. So similar words get put in these brackets, sometimes called nesting. So I'm commanding the computer to find me the phrase social media, or find me Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, and I want fitness center or gym, and either marketing or branding. To save a little time, I embedded a few searches for you in our library advanced search and also EBSCO Research Library. So you should be able to, on your own, just come to this page and click it and run that search. And you can see I did put some date limiters in advance, so just 5 years worth. Another way you can do it is go down and actually punch them in and refine your search. If you just want it peer review, you can limit to that. If you just want it newspaper articles, you can limit by any way you want. You can even sort by date newest, date oldest. So right now I have a mixture of academic peer-reviewed articles, and this is a newspaper article, so it should say this is an article, this is a newspaper article, and you can look through them for examples. So this is from PR Newswire, which collects public relations news feeds. And then you can just connect out to view it online. And you can even listen to it. Whatever you do, if you find something that you want, you could do it here from the Gale database, send it to yourself, copy the citation or down or print it. Or from this screen, if you want to collect information through the library search, you can add this item to your library account and look at it later. You can also save the search by signing in, logging in, and now I'm signed in. And if you save this query, you can it goes up to your account where you can access it and rerun it again later on. So that's a little bit about the library search information. Since the search for our library search does not always index information on the EBSCO platform very well, I tend to search that one separately. So I also embedded a search in EBSCO where the same thing, just make sure that if you see something that you want, you add it to a folder. You go up to your folder, you select it, and email it. So just make sure whatever you do, you keep track of your research. Another method, there's many ways to save. Oh, I timed out. There's many ways you can save information. Another way you can go about it is to click on the citation. You can scroll down and grab an APA citation. They're not always correct since the capitalization rules are wrong here. I think some of these should be in lowercase, but you can copy it. And then I sometimes also like to, along with the citation, capture the permalink, and that permalink will always bring you back to this citation page. So try both the library search and EBSCO Research Library. We also have lots of newspapers you can look at for examples. Like just given you two databases here, Nexus Uni and US Newsstream. I like US Newsstream because it includes the Ithaca Journal if you want to look at some local news. And I embedded a search here for Nexus Uni. And you can look through these results if you want. And just know that just like most of our databases, you can limit using the left or right menu depending on where the publisher or vendor has put that information. And then access an article. And if you see an article, again, print, email, download, upload to Google Drive. Just make sure you keep what you're interested in. See if I can back out to our library page. Let's see, back to social media strategy. We're almost through this. We got through library databases and newspapers. I just want to mention that we have a lot of books in the collection that can help you. So I just did a phrase search by putting in quotation for social media marketing, and then I chose books from the drop-down menu to limit to books. And we have all kinds of books up in stacks like Instagram Power, Build Your Brand, Rutledge Handbook of International Sport Business. Here's one called Introduction to Social Media Marketing, and it's available there. There are some online books that we have in the collection that you could also use and check out. Finally, I just want to mention Statista is a great database to start. There's all kinds of stuff. You can look up fitness center. So I ran a search on fitness centers. And you can, I'll just look at the top one, number of U.S. health clubs, fitness centers, if you want something more numeric like that. And you have your sources here, and you can grab a citation. There's a little citation symbol there if you wanted to grab one. I'm going to go back a screen. If you see this red icon, that means it's a larger statistics and fact compilation. It covers global market size and membership, and you can click show all statistics, and you can just click around there, top 10 global markets, health clubs by membership worldwide in 2018. So all kinds of statistics for you to look at. Back out of that. You can even look up social media marketing and find information on social media, statistics and facts about social media marketing. And there's a whole dossier on it if you want. So look through this, and revenue of selected companies. It's a very easy to use way to find some basic statistics. Pew Research has a lot of statistics online too that may be of interest. Here's social media use in 2018. They have a whole internet and tech section of their research mission. Finally, if you wanted to compare to different similar organizations, you could compare to other colleges and their organizations or other businesses with a fitness goal. So here's LA Fitness, for instance, and then you can just go down and maybe take a look at what kind of social media that they offer there. So I think that's about, there's some information on brand voice and brand reputation you can click on, and the PESO model here as well. But I hope that gets you started, and I apologize that I didn't see you today. Thank you.